Hi. Hello. Alright. Hi. サムスンジャクウチはネジシャン所属の花巻です。I haven't drawn in so long, and I felt like it because recently I drew the thumbnails, so now I feel like drawing again. So hi, how y'all doing? This is just gonna be a free talk, technically. We're just gonna yap, talk, with like drawings sometime appearing, you know? Because what do you call it? Because I like sometimes I think that I like describing things and talking about things, and then like I feel like it would be beneficial to have a drawing setup ready every time I want to draw something. So yeah, that's really the whole concept for today. こんばんは、こんばんは。今日も可愛い、ありがとう。今日はですね、普通に雑談するなんですけど、たまに落書きしたいと思います。だってお話ししてる時に何か説明したい時に落書きしちゃえばいいなって思ってて、なんか言葉がわかんない時に落書きしようって思いました。はい。というわけで、ちょっとお待ちください。Give me a moment. I gotta like turn down my monitoring because I'm really loud on my own ear. I love my voice, but not that much. All right. Much better. I should probably have that on actually. That little like little ticker that appears here. Just casually setting up my stream. Don't mind me. What should we talk about? What's the topic? Do you wanna know like? Do you want me to lead the topic? I do have things that I want to talk about, teehee, but like I also don't want to like nerd out, geek out, if you will. So, you want me to talk about the stuff I want to talk about, or do you want me to? Would you like me to geek out, or would you like me to just casually talk? You know, like not geek. No geek, no otaku, just normal talk. Well, pick your poison, everyone. Do any topic you want. Go geek out, boss. Oh god. Please nerd out to your heart's content. Always gotta ask, how the Skrunklos doing? Oh my god, the Skrunklos are doing great. I love the cats. They are lovely, as always. You know. I have like okay, here, let me share like a fun story while I draw this. Hold on. Oh yeah, I have a hand. Hisashiburi, hello. Hello. This hand exists. I hope you're not bothered by it. It'll disappear every time I erase stuff, so don't mind me. Ooh. So there is a I have friends who are very diligent in praying. So my friend would be very diligently, oh god, I'm gonna have to try my best to draw this as chibi as possible, but they would be praying like this. They'd be praying like this. Right? They'd be praying. This is my friend. This, I swear to god, this is what it looks like. It looks terrible for my art, but it would be like a flowery like thingy, but they're like praying like this because they're Muslim. And the cat, like all cats, all of them would always be here nowadays. They would be here, just chilling, you know. And this could be any cat. This could be any cat. They just like chilling right there. So when inevitably during the prayer, they have to go down. They have to like lay on the cat. Because when they're doing their prayer, they can't like just like move stuff. So therefore this cat being here, they just have to like on the cat. Like or like just somehow like shoo the cat away, because the cat when they like go down, like hold on, and they do a bit of this. I'm gonna have to try to draw this. So sometimes they do this position. When they're doing this position, the cat don't move, so the cat is just right here. Like this. And I think they're happy about it. I think they like this. I think that they are into it. They like it. They like to this that this happens, I think, because they keep doing it. So my job now is to just go, hey buddy, get out of there, get out of there, man. This is my job now. Like I now have like a second job where I like all I do is just shoo the cat away. This is me. Like my friend would be in this situation and I would have to be like, get out, don't do that, don't do this, bad cat, stop. So I've become a cat shooer during prayer times. And so like every time there's anyone is praying, the cat would be like here outside, and they would be like, you know, they'd be sad, they'd be lonely, they'd be so sad. And then they when they're sad, they, instead of, you know, like, okay, I guess I can't go in there, let me mind my own business, they would do this instead, because cats are mean. So like while people are praying, doing like their due diligence, cat would just fucking be mad and just fucking do this. They would scratch up the door. Why? And then I, through the door, have to be like, stop it! I have to be like, knock it off, buddy, knock it off. So people, please stop. Of course, silently, because I can't scream. But I have to, through the door, be angry at them and be like, stop bothering people. Leave them alone. Don't do that. That's bad. So it's like, stop bothering people. They're praying. You can get in when they're done. So yeah, that's what's been happening with the cats. I hope you enjoyed my artistic rendition of that. As if the cat would listen. Yeah, I don't know. I think the cat doesn't understand human words, but like, I still try. You know what I mean? I still try to talk to them and tell them, hey, don't do that, you know? So it's very cute. Okay, good. That's cat story. All right, I'm gonna draw an anime character and you have to guess. Actually, you know what? You don't have to guess. Wait, no, I shouldn't draw the main character. I should draw the villain. Wait, no, I can't. Wait, can I? No, I can. Wait. Yes, no. I'm trying to think that if I draw the main character, it's obvious who it is because they have a very significantly like clear hairstyle. But the villain might not. I'm curious if my theory will be correct, that you will either mistake this for... Wait, if I said villain, then you know who it is. Damn it. Okay. All right. Let me... It look like this. I've been watching this anime. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna drop from memory. I'm gonna drop from memory. Watch this. This is what they look like. I promise you, this is what they. This is. This is. I gotta. Do you know this? I'm laughing too hard. I'm laughing too hard. Oh. Hold on. They have hair. It's really long. They have long hair, and then they're like angry. They're like pissed. They're like fucking pissed all the time, dude. Absolutely angry. And their hair has like little. What are these? Oh, this is so obvious. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. You know what this is. Come on. They have a little bit of this. They're pissed all the time. They're mad, big mad, and they have a little bit of this. You know what this is. Come on. Yeah. I like how it's not recognizable until I know the dots. Yeah. I finally watched part 5. Woohoo! Hooray! So now I can successfully say I've watched all JoJo's. Wow, it's amazing. Has like a lot of tattoos over here, but he's just pissed. He's so pissed all the time. He's so pissed. He's just angry all the time. This guy. Is this recognizably? I mean, I guess you all like so many people guessed immediately. So I think that it is recognizably him. Okay, I finally watched part 5. So that means I've successfully watched all of JoJo. All of it. From part 1 to part 6. None of them are skipped. That also includes finally catching up to part 3 because I had a hard time like watching that whole thing because I also was like, what do you call it? Because there's so many episodes, a bit more than the others. But yeah, I finally watched this, and I could not stop laughing at this guy. I could not stop laughing at him. I think he's hilarious. Not in the way that you would expect him to be charming, but in a way that he is really he's really embarrassing to look at. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, I get like a lot of secondhand embarrassment looking at him, you know? He's so unbelievably like it's fate. Fate says that I am gonna be this and that I'm gonna be king according to fate. It's me. I am the chosen one. And then he would be like holding the thing, you know? He's like, it's me. I am the chosen one all the time, and it just never happens for him, and it stresses me the fuck out. You know what I mean? He's like always like, this is such a terrible drawing of him. I'm so sorry to any like fans of this guy, but he's always like, it's me. I am the chosen one. It's me. He's so like that all the time, but then it just never goes well for him. You know what I mean? And it makes me so embarrassed. Like, not to say that like other villains in JoJo kind of have like sorry if this is like a little bit of a spoiler, but like, not to say that all JoJo villains like get their way per se, but like he in particular, things just don't go well for him. I think way more than like any other villain imaginable. I think because I think mostly because he's so confident. He's so confidently cocky about everything that things just don't go well, you know? Things just don't go well because he's so cocky. And that's like crazy because you are in the leagues with like that muda guy. You're in the leagues with like him, you know what I mean? He's cocky too. This guy cocky as fuck too. Let's be for real. This guy. Oh my god, that's so. This fucker is cocky too. But I thought, wow, this must be like the most like confident villain I've ever seen in my life. Nope, sorry. This fella takes the cake. Sorry, hold on. Hold on. There's no hand, so that's not Jotaro, by the way. Hold on. I don't know how to draw him well. This is supposed to be Dio, in case you're wondering. This is Dio. Doesn't look like him, because I suck. But you know, I thought the heart would hint. But what do you call it? He's cocky, but he's rightfully cocky. You know what I mean? Dio is like, his power, I don't know if you know this, but it's to stop time. That is probably like if you're like in the middle of like if he's in the middle of talking to his goons, his like underlings, if you will, that is a really strong power in comparison to everyone else. You know what I mean? So like, I think he is rightfully confident, rightfully so. Not to say that his power is poopy or anything, but like, I don't see Dio walking around, parading around, and outright saying what his power is much. You know what I mean? While this fucking guy, alright? what? Sorry, hold on. This guy... Sorry, I'm laughing because I never drew these characters ever. He's like in the middle of like about to die. And then him in the background. I'm laughing. He goes, oh sorry, it's not actually him, it's like his stand, which looks like this. This is how I'm gonna draw him. Angry. And this is also angry. I don't know how to draw his stand. He just says it. My power is this and this and this. Dude, this guy. Why would you say this to him? Now he knows. You know what I mean? Like, why would you say this? Why would you tell him? He like I get that maybe his concept was like, he thought, okay, he's gonna die, so I might as well tell him my power. You know what I mean? Like, he's totally dead. But like, I wouldn't be so, I can't imagine being so confident. I can't imagine being so confident that I would tell my enemy, whom by the way I know to be really smart. It's not like he doesn't know that Bucciarati is smart. Like, he's, you know, the boss. He should know better than anyone that Bucciarati is really clever, you know? But for some odd reason, he just said, I'm gonna tell him everything. I'm gonna tell him his power, or my power, and that's gonna go well. And my favorite part is that in the span of like, I'd say like 1 minute or less of him being bamboozled to be in the he's in the you know what I mean? He's been bamboozled to be in here. In the span of like that and Bucciarati here. This is a bit too good of a drawing of him. I'm putting too much effort. He looks a bit too good here. He's already figured out how to fight him. He's like, he just told me. Like, he just told me what his power is. So he's like already planning how to stop him. He's already planning stuff. In the span of him being in this turtle. This turtle. Which I love their stand name, by the way. The turtle's stand name is Mr. President. I keep calling him that every time I was watching it. He figured it out. He's like thinking about it while he was gone, and he figured out how to counter him immediately with his own stand. And no cheating whatsoever, by the way. He didn't cheat.
he didn't cheat nor nothing. He like genuinely just knows how to like counter him perfectly. Because the stand isn't what do you call it? Isn't like invincible, right? It's like it could be beaten. He just sees to the future a little bit. He sees to the future just a smidge, just a few seconds. So it's very easily figured out. And so this guy figured it out, and he drops like the sickest line ever. I forgot if he drops it here or if he drops it some other time. But he like in the middle of trying to escape up here to the fucking ceiling, he drops the line while holding hold on, how do I draw her? Oh shit. Shit, I don't know how to draw her. Ooh. You know what? That's recognizable. While in the middle of trying to escape while holding a dying woman, while he himself is also dying. This is amazing. He like looked at him like this. It was like this, and then he just said. He just said, wait, was it like, I believe the line was like, he said, maybe you should stop looking too much into the future, boss, or some shit like that. And I was like that at that moment when this happened, when he said like the cool thing, which is like stop looking too much into the future, you dumb bitch, you stupid idiot. Well, that's not paraphrasing what he says, but like he says essentially something to the likes of that. I was watching it like this. Like this. This is me watching this. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, this is literally my reaction. I was like, yo, I would be hiding. Bro, if I was boss, I would go on a hiding, dude. I would not show my face to the world, I think. I would hide forever, because what do you mean I got figured out in like less than 1 minute? While I was gone for like a minute, and this bitch figured out how to counter me. I would hide. I would be so embarrassed. As if, by the way, chat, as if that wasn't embarrassing enough. Okay? As if that wasn't embarrassing enough. There's this scene where he's like, he's hiding here like this by himself, because there's people here, because Bucciarati and everyone and the gang have already united like this, and he's hiding here like a fucking loser, like a loser, like an embarrassing fucking loser. Loser alert, dude. Oh my god, what do you mean you're hiding, dude? Oh, I don't want my identity to be I don't want my identity to be found. I don't want them to know who I am. What a fucking loser. Oh my god. That is so embarrassing. What do you mean you're just hiding like a baby? What? Get him, girl. What the fuck? So at this point, I did this. When this happened, I did this. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. I can't watch this anymore. I'm crying. I'm like crying real tears because I was laughing so hard at this scene. I had real tears in my eyes. Like, this bitch made me cry. Boss made me fucking cry, dude. I felt so secondhand embarrassment about it. You know what I mean? I felt very embarrassed seeing him. This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. I straight up screamed, "Loser! Oh my god, you're a loser. You're embarrassing. You're a loser. You are literally a loser." You're so embarrassing. What do you mean? Like, oh, I don't want to get caught. I want him to know my identity. I want him to know my identity, man. I just fucking cried. Dude. I cried laughing, being embarrassed. My face was so red. I was like when this episode happened, I like thought about stopping and dropping part 5. I was like, is this worth it? Is this worth it? I'm so embarrassed of this guy. I'm so embarrassed seeing him do his stuff. You know what I mean? I fucking like contemplated everything in life. Cause I was like, is this fucking worth it? Is this fucking worth it? Is watching part 5 worth it for this embarrassment of a creature? So sorry, I'm gonna like spoil all of part 5. I should probably say that. Hold on, let me write that down somewhere so that you can know about it. I should probably have wrote that a while ago, but you know what I mean, like I forgot, so I'm gonna write it here now. Oops, my bad. All right, so it's the smallest disclaimer. So he was embarrassing, right? But thankfully we don't get to see him after a while. I'm like, thank God. We instead hang out with this guy. He's this guy. Oh, this guy. We instead hang out. Oh my God, this is an amazing drawing of him. You know exactly what that is. Fuck yeah! I'm so good at drawing, dude. Okay. We instead hang out with this guy who keeps who is has my what do you call it? My favorite thing ever, which is that he you know, answers calls through anything. This is so good. I love this. Like I went from like being embarrassed to like having a blast when this guy appeared. It's him, Mr. Doppio Drop Scythe. No, wrong, not wrong, Doppio, but you know, his name is Doppio. But I love this guy. This guy's amazing. I love hearing him go on his shenanigans of answering calls with anything ever. You know what I mean? Like frog, that's a phone now. And I love how in his eyes that's a phone. You know what I mean? Like we as the outsider sees that he's holding phones, he's holding animals, he's holding bananas, fruits, but in his mind and in his eyeballs, oh, why the fuck is there a phone randomly, dude? My God, this must be one of those wireless phones, dude. That's so cool. Anyway, hello. Which makes me giggle. I love it. I love that so much. I love him. So I love him. This is a good boy. I love him. This is great. I love this guy. I wished that I got more of this guy, more than the fucking angry fucking ball of flame that is, you know, the actual big bad guy. But you know, that's fine. I liked him. Who else did I like very much? Oh, I like this guy. Oh no, can I draw him? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try. I like this guy. I know, like his eyes would look like this, I think. I like this guy. No! I don't know how to draw him! Okay, hold on. No, it's like this, and then there's like balls here. It kind of looks like a jester, but like it's not as like wide. Now he looks like Knuckles. Fuck. Son of a bitch. You know who I'm talking about. I love him. Wait, hold on. This is like dark colored. Oh, it's like a hat. It has like little balls. He's like a villain, technically. One of the boss's underlings that's trying to betray him. I like him because of his name. His name is Risotto. I love him. He makes me hungry every time he shows up. Every time he shows up and people talk about his name, I get really hungry. I I get really hungry. I'm like, yummy. Which, technically speaking, kind of applies to a lot of Part 5 characters. For some reason, a lot of Part 5 characters are named after fruits. I mean, not fruits, sorry. Named after food. So I really enjoy everyone's names. But Risotto in particular makes me really hungry. I don't know why. Because I don't know. Like, my brain can't register that one as a name at all. That's like just risotto. That's like food. You know what I mean? Like everyone else, I can like close my eyes and like pretend I don't know the food, and then like I can pretend that they're not food. You know? But like I like his in particular because I don't think I can do that to him. I think every time they say risotto, I will think of the food risotto, and then it makes me hungry. And I also love his stand, which is like just a bunch of little guys. It's fucking called Metallica, and there's just a bunch of little guys doing this. Oh, oh, oh. This is his stand. I love little guy stands. I love little guy stands. And yes, that also means I love Mista. Ooh, I love Mista very much. Because little guy stands. Ooh, new favorite stand type unlocked. Dude, I love little guy stands. Absolutely love little guy stands. Do you like Harvester from Part 4 as well? I feel like I remember them looking bug-like, right? Is Harvester of Shigechi's like little... just let me hang out with you, just let me hang out with you. Oh, that guy with like isn't it this guy's stand? Is Harvester this guy's stand? You know what I'm talking about. He looks so cute. Just let me hang out with you. Just kidding. I'm gonna draw him. Just kidding. Let me hang out with you, please. That's him. Why is he cute? He's not actually this cute, but I don't know. My brain forgot what his face looked like. I just remember that he has the fucking spiky head. I just moified the guy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I kind of moify everything, really. But yeah, Harvester, I think it's kind of look a bit bug-like, and they don't really talk, so I don't really like it. But these guys, these Metallica guys, they go oh the entire time, and it makes me laugh really hard. Like as Risotto is explaining his really cool stand to Doppio in that one fight, the Metallica stands are going and it fucking makes me giggle like an idiot, dude. It makes me laugh really hard. He's such a cool guy, you know what I mean? He's like has such a cool demeanor and everything. And I just like that, like, for such a cool guy, I like that his stand is, it has also the rawest name, yet also the silliest little sounds ever. They just go, oh, the entire time. I can't take him seriously now, sorry. The gap moe of that makes me laugh really hard. Why are they doing that? What's the best fight in Part 5? Let me think. God. Is it mean of me to say none? I don't know why there's not one that comes to mind. But there is the final battle is something I will remember though. It is memorable, I will say, because I will not stop making fun of Mr. Diavolo. You know what I mean? Like, there's in the anime, there's this one scene where he's like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the thing, the arrow. I'm about to get it. He's like reaching out for it, right? He's reaching out for it like this. Hold on. Let me try to draw this. He's like reaching out like this. He's reaching out. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get it. And then the arrow. Hold on. It does like... As his hand is reaching out like this. Hold on. I'm gonna draw like a really shitty hand. The arrow literally like... Doing! Like this. Like this. Like it just moved. It just moved. It just moved. It just casually moved. It never moved the entire time. Like the entire time. As the entire time of that whole scene where the arrows are happening, that never happened. But the moment that this fucking loser, by the way, this loser wanted to get it, it fucking moved. It fucking moved. And yet again, I am doing this again. I'm doing this again. I'm fucking crying again, dude. Like, I have shed so many tears of laughter in part 5. Like, if there's anything that part 5 did, it made me laugh so hard. I was crying again watching this, dude. When this happened, I like looped this over and over again. Like, I thought that was the funniest thing ever. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Like, yes, finally, my time has come to get the arrow. Bling. Oh, but bro, I fucking cried. Cried laughing. I looped that like crazy. I couldn't believe my eyeballs of what I saw. That the arrow just said, Bew! That's crazy. That's crazy. All of this cool monologue of fate making it that he is the one who to wield the arrow. All of that cool dialogue. Monologue, because he's not talking to nobody, he's talking to himself. All for the arrow to just bounce off. Brother. Bro! The way I was like rolling around, laughing, crying, looping that shit. God damn it, that's so funny. And of course, the arrow lands on our main character, which I haven't drawn, by the way. I should draw him. Here. How do I... There you go. This is a perfect drawing of him, see? He's recognizable. That's him. I need to draw him a little handsome because he is supposed to be handsome. But angry eyebrows. Angry. And then his hair is like this. Most proper drawing of the thing ever, because it's because it's main character. God, they all have this kind of hair, do they? When I draw this thing, it kind of makes everybody automatically look like Jotaro. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I don't know how to. I don't draw very good. But then again, maybe that's the thing. Maybe all of them look the same. So it lands on him. He gets the arrow, and then and then his stand evolves. And then he proceeds to do the craziest thing I've ever seen, which is that he just hold on, I'm gonna draw this. He just sent this guy to hell. Like, this is like a portal. Like, this doesn't actually happen, by the way, in case you're wondering. Like, I am just exaggerating, but this is what it felt like to me. I think that he just straight up just sent him to hell. That is like, he punched him in actuality, but like the long-lasting effects of his punch is just hell, dude. I think he got sent to hell. Like a limbo of hell, I guess. Limbo? Just an eternal limbo of death. And I thought... And I like audibly saw this and like did one of these again. One of these again. I pulled one of these again. One of those thing again, you know? Because... What? Huh? What? Huh? I very much pulled one of the reactions because what do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? And my first thought was to look at, like, what do you call it? To look up, because up here I have like this shelf, right? This is me. Me. I looked up at this box that contains an android. And this is an android of this is Jonathan. I have an android of Jonathan Joestar. So I like looked up at Jonathan, which I don't call him an android. I just think that Jonathan is just there in my home and abode. So I just said I looked up to Jonathan, and I thought he would not have. He's not okay with that. I don't think that this action that Giorno has pulled is something that Jonathan would ever do. This is like the last thing Jonathan would ever do. Like I started thinking, like, that's so unlike a Joestar to do that to the guy, that like it like honed in on the fact that like he's way more of Dio's son than like a like Jonathan son, because, you know, technically speaking, he's kind of like a mix of the two because of the complicatedness that is that Dio took Jonathan's body. So he's kind of like a mix of both Jonathan and Dio's son in a way. But like that ending kind of like cemented him to be Dio's child more than like Jonathan's child. I thought that's not, he wouldn't do this. Like, and then that also made me realize that every time I think of morality, like of like a moral compass, you can like think of it as, would Jonathan do this? And that would be like a good moral compass for everybody. So I'm gonna recommend that to everybody. If anyone wants to like ask a question about like decisions that you're about to do, think, would Jonathan do this? If he would, then he that's a good thing. If he won't, then that's bad. Don't do that. And throwing somebody into a limbo endless death is the last thing Jonathan would do. Jonathan would fucking make sure he's dead, because he is evil, and that's it. He just makes sure he's dead and then leaves it at that. You know what I mean? Jonathan would not fucking throw him into limbo of death. He wouldn't. Would Jotaro do it though? I don't think so, because again, now I've watched part 3 fully. I think that I mischaracterized him. I've mischaracterized Jotaro for so long, and I want to extend an apology. I want to extend an apology to Jotaro, even though I don't think Jotaro cares that I've mischaracterized him. But I've mischaracterized this guy. My opinion of him has changed. I used to think he is like just the devil. You know what I mean? He calls his mom a bitch. He he's just generally a dick to all women ever. You know what I mean? I thought he was the devil. But I have now watched part 3 properly, and I think that he is an angel. He is very sweet. Not as angelic as Jonathan, of course, but he is very sweet. I now went from like thinking he's like the most fucking evil Joestar ever to like thinking he's really nice. And the opposite happened with hold on, with this guy. The opposite happened with this guy. Oh Jesus, wrong paste. The opposite happened with this guy, where I thought that he seems like a sweet, swell old guy. I thought, oh wow, what a sweetheart. He looks so sweet. I love baby. I think he is very evil now, actually. I think he's very evil now, especially for what he's done to the big bad. Why would you do that? That's so mean. So like I like switcheroo these opinions of these two. Like like not only did he like, I'm gonna forgive the stealing of Koichi's bag and passport, which I shouldn't. I really shouldn't forgive him for that. That's really mean. What a dick. All right. But like but like the last bit, it like, wow, that's really fucking mean. Don't do that to people, dude. Like, I get it. Devil is evil, so I shouldn't be sympathizing and think, oh, you don't deserve it. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not saying that he's not evil by saying that he doesn't deserve it. You know what I mean? But I will also say, I don't know, like, that's insane that he did that, you know? And he had no remorse. Because he could have been like, oh, shit, I didn't know that was going to happen. You know, I didn't know that like, Giorno could have been like, oh shit, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I'm sorry that I did that. Oops, anyway. Oops, anyway, sorry. And feel a little bad about it. But no, he had no remorse. It's really cruel for him to not, like, feel any sense of, like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But, like, it's been done, so what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? It's mean. That's mean, Giorno. Don't do that. Like, I went from thinking he's, like, a sweet little baby because he looks so cute, to like, oh my god, he's fucking evil, dude. He's so mean. Why would you do that, dude? Don't do that. Can't remove his father's influence. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Well, he doesn't really know. I know, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if there was some semblance of him that, like, I don't know, like, felt remorse about it, or like, oops, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh man, I feel bad now, or something. I would have been a bit more like, okay, fine, I guess he really doesn't know. But like, after he did it, he like kind of looked like, he was like, well, he's been taken care of, so all right, let's leave, guys. I was like, hello, what? I mean, okay. And as if to, you know, to fucking, you know, get more as if to add more salt to the wound, the fucking ending where he just becomes the new boss. Wow, really? Or you just gotta fucking take over the whole thing? That's it? That's the ending? You're just gonna fucking do that? You're not gonna like, oh no, turn around, have and be good? You just gotta fucking be a boss and continue everything again. What? So I don't like Giorno very much. I think he's evil because of that. Of course, like, I don't know, like, he's like only like slightly evil, but like, I don't know, like, it's kind of fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up what you did, man. I hope you live with deep fear that you could do that to anyone. That's his dream. What do you mean? I mean, I get it, but like, he's evil. That's evil. Don't do that. No, stinky, bad. Being gang, bad. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah, I do think that my image of Giorno from Angel, which by the way, I had this image because I don't know anything about part 5. Fun fact, everyone. I had no idea what part 5 was. All I know is he had like that, like, he has like the, but he's like probably the prettiest looking JoJo amongst all of the JoJos. That's all I got out of him, and not really anything about his personality and what his aspirations and dreams are like, you know what I mean? So I fucking did not know that he was such a creature, evil creature. I hate him. And I joked about this when I was watching this, and I said that I think not only is he like kind of like he's kind of weirdly evil, he is also not much of a leader, which is kind of bizarre because I feel like a lot of the JoJo stars kind of tend to be leaders. He kind of reminds me of Kakyoin in the gang's role, you know what I mean? In like the squad, he like acts more like the kakyoin of the group than anything, and the leader like Jotaro like character, because I went from watching part 3 to part 5 like immediately, so like I'm comparing it to those three, to those two, is actually, I think, Bruno. Like, I think without Bruno nothing would get done. I think that Bruno carried everybody. If this guy wasn't handling the crew, I don't think anything would get done. This guy is single-handedly the fucking like story carrier. Like and single-handedly fucking like took care of everybody. This is the main character, I think. I joked about this all the time. I'm like, he's the main character actually. This guy's the main character. This isn't. This is a side character. Giorno is a side character, and Bruno is actually the main character. I thought, like, that's the actual MC. Cause what the fuck? Like, he actually gets cool lines and everything too. Like, he gets like really cool, sick, like serifus, you know. We're not saying that Giorno doesn't. Giorno gets cool lines too, but he also gets like I think Bucciarati gets like a lot of memorable times and scenes that like linger in my head, like, you know, when he fucking outsmarted Diavolo in fucking like 10 seconds, you know what I mean? Like, that when that happened, I like, that's gonna be like what I'm well, like, I'm gonna come out of part 5 remembering that the most, I think, because I think that's so fucking funny and sick. So sick, so cool that he did that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep remembering that guy. I will never forget about Mr. Bruno now. Giorno's the protagonist, Bruno is the main character type of deal. Thinking back, the final closing chapter was also about how everything is Bucciarati's story. Right? Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. It's him. He's the main character. I'm gonna keep saying it. He's the main character. The story just actually revolves around Bucciarati this entire time. Like, we thought it's about Giorno. It's actually about Mr. Bruno Bucciarati over here. I love that guy. I grew to not like Giorno as much, but I love this guy. This guy is my favorite. Kinda. Of course, if you're gonna ask my actual favorite, I think you can guess. I'm scared. I don't know if I can draw them very well. Shit. Hold on. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna think. Okay. Wait. Oh, shit. It's like this? No. Fuck. Hold on. No. No, don't help me. Don't help me. I'm not gonna look up anything, because the point is that I'm gonna draw them from memory, because I think that's much funnier that you have to guess who that is. This, and then a bit of this. Is it like this? I don't remember this part though. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's circle. No, it's not. It's totally not circle. Is it this? No. Is it? I don't remember. I don't remember. I was gonna draw this and hope that saves the day. I don't remember. Is there it's an arrow? Okay. Like this. Oh, it is. Wait. It is. That's why I'm having a hard time. Oh god, you're right. I have a hard time remembering him. I love this guy. I love him. This is my guy. I love him. I love this guy. Yo, this guy is epic, dude. I love this guy. I love this guy, and I love his little bullets. His little fellas. I love this little fellas. I just love little guys, you know? I want more of these like little guy stands. I want more little guy stands. I just love little guy stands. I love little guy stands. I need more of it. Like, I personally have watched through all of them. But like, I feel like I don't get enough, like, little guy stance, you know? Like, I feel like I need more. I feel like I need more. Little baby stance makes me very happy. And when they sound like, Ikasan! Mista! Like, he kept fucking screaming his name, dude. Number 5, the baby that he is, could not stop screaming his fucking name, dude. Mista! Mista! Just the entire time. It's so funny. I fucking giggled every time that bitch screams. I love it. I love it very much. But yeah, love this guy. Love this guy. Very much. Very much. Very cool. Very cool. That's all my opinion about it. I think. Let me think. Yeah. That should be it. I hope you enjoyed the nondescript drawings of the creatures. They're kind of like they don't look proper, but I hope you enjoyed that. Back here I go to yapping. La criatura drawn. Yeah. Truly incredible, boss. Now I've got a new canon look for Jotaro. No. God, no. Oh, sorry. Don't canonize that, please. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that was my nerd talk. What other nerd talk did I have? Oh, God, I'm tired of drawing, so I'm gonna stop drawing now. But, there's also that bit in part 3 that I enjoyed, which is the final battle between Dio and the fellas, if you will. Where there's a scene where, hold on, let me turn off my pen tablet. There you go. Where Dio was stopping time and was literally about to slaughter Mr. Jotaro right there. And then he wiggled his finger mid time stop, and his reality crumbled in front of his eyeballs. I never fucking giggled and laughed so hard in my whole life. That fucking made me laugh really hard, because it's in real time you can see Dio question everything. You can literally see Dio just like doubt everything in his life. He is suddenly just like, wait, now I'm scared. I'm afraid of everything now. Terrified, absolutely petrified, terrified of everything. And so like every little thing that Jotaro might or possibly could do, he just starts questioning it. It's so fucking funny. His reality crumbling in front of us is so funny. He's just like, oh fuck, I think Jotaro moved. But I think I killed. He should be dead. Let me hear his heartbeat. And then like fucking like puts his ear to the fucking ground. Like, I don't hear a heartbeat. I don't see him move. Shit. Let me check his heart like directly. And he has to fucking stop his heart, like with Star Platinum. And then he's like, shit, never mind. He is dead. I'm insane. I'm going insane. Jotaro has fucked with my head so much. I am going crazy right now. And I thought that was hilarious. Like, I can't believe that that one finger wiggle on the time stop was all it took for Dio to immediately be fucking concerned of everything ever. Like, he's so like on his toes about everything. Like, shit. Is he alive still? I'm scared. It's so funny. I love that. I was a big fan of that. I was a big fan of Dio just questioning everything. Literally, like, just gaslighting himself into thinking he's dead, right? I think he is. I don't know, but what if it isn't? Like, he's just fucking. What is reality at this point? You know, he's so fucking scared. I love that. When something that shouldn't happen happens, anyone would panic. Yeah, but like, I think that the entire series, Dio has painted himself to be such a cocky, confident bastard that like, it's funny to see that the immortal vampire person is fucking terrified the moment something doesn't go his way a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the vampire immortal guy, the like fucking super powerful dummy like fucking powerful guy, thing doesn't go his way a little bit, he's like fucking just crashing out, dude. Absolutely crashing out, terrified of everything now. He's like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I do? Oh fuck. Oh god. You know? That's so funny. I fucking love that. I was laughing so hard at that. What did you think of his new look after he got his JoJo juice? I hate that. I hate that terminology. Hate that. I think that he looked like he it made me realize he's wearing one of those like outfits that like people, like artists love to draw on men or women alike to look sexy. You know what I mean? Like that, like the like turtleneck sleeveless tight black top that is like really hugging the body. That thing, like I completely forgot that that's what he's wearing underneath that. And I thought, wow, Jesus Christ. Dios mío, you know, holy moly, crazy. Oh, JoJo spoiler, come back later then. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just yapping about JoJo. I'm nerding out. My bad. What? I don't know what it's called. Unitard? Is that what it's called? I don't know. That, you know what I'm talking about. That fit. I would draw it, but I'm scared of drawing it too scandalously. So I'm not gonna do it. Also, my hand is tired now. Enough doodling. My hand tired. The sudden change felt so unhinged. I think that it like entered unhinged levels when he like started stabbing his brain, and then going, oh fuck! Oh my god, the Joestar blood is flowing through my veins. Fuck, it feels so good. It doesn't. No drug in the world can fucking replicate this high. That's when it became unhinged. No, that's when I went like, okay, all right, we get it. You love the Joestar so much, you miss Jonathan. We get it. If you didn't know, I quite like doom yaoi ship Jonathan and Dio a little bit in a doomed way. Not like in a way that like, oh, if like I would, you know, if they were alive, they would be hanging out kind of situation. I like doomed yaoi them in my head. So I was like, oh yeah, we get it. You love Jonathan so much. Shut up. Oh, waga tomoyo. Okay. All right, mister. All right. Yeah, Tomo. Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, Tomo. Yeah, totally, buddy. Totes. Totally. How can he miss him when he's always so close to his chest? This is true. Like, he always brags about it too in the whole fucking, in the entirety of part 3. He's like, ah, yes, I'm using Jonasan's body. Ah, yes, Jonathan's body is slowly becoming 100% mine. I'm like, girl. I don't know, man. I got, okay. Yeah, Tomo. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Tomodachi. Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. And it's also like, what do you call it? Very fun to watch part 3 because I've always known it through memes and through like little like shenanigans of like memes and fan art. So like what do you call it? Seeing it actually for real and being able to like understand what the fuck everything was all about was really funny. like discovering the Boingo brothers. Oh, yo, that episode was painful when Oingo was fucking disguising himself as Jotaro and had to pretend to be Jotaro the entire episode. That was fucking nightmarish. I don't think I've ever cringed as hard as that. I fucking was like, I was like turning inside out in that whole episode. I wanted to like jump off my sofa and just hide behind my sofa or something, dude. I did not want to see that. I just hide behind my chair. I don't want to see that. That's terrible. I fucking hate it. That goddamn smoking trick was hilarious. Hell yeah, it was. The Kakyoin bit was so funny though. Yeah. I like the hand sign. Oh! Wait. Oh, should I do it? Hold on. Give me a moment. The efforts I'm willing to put in. Can I do that? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna try. Because I kind of remembered the sign. I just need to think of it in Japanese and then suddenly I'm right. You know? I probably can't do the clap. Shit. Which is a problem. Oh, okay. Hello. I'm 3D now. Don't mind me. Which just apparently stands for Pantsu Marumie, and I really appreciate it. When that happened, I was very happy. Man, you can really shift to 3D fast. I mean I can. Unless, you know, I can only like move my hands though. That's the most I could do with it. Can't do more further than that. Further than that, it's hard to do now. But yes, the pun to maru mie part, I fucking love that. And I go yay, like I don't have somebody to do like I don't have like a kakyoin to like do the hand thing with. Dude, in the end, shit, I love that. I love that. That fucking, and I love Joseph screaming like, "We're about to die at any moment. Please stop fucking around." It gave me the vibes of that Kim Kardashian meme where it's like, "Kim, please stop taking selfies. Your sister is going to jail." It gave me that vibe, but like even more serious because they're like in that case they're gonna die. You know, it was the same energy, I think. Kim, please stop taking pictures of yourself. Your sister's going to jail. That shit fucking kills me every time. I love that. I love that clip. I think if you look up those exact words, you'll see what I'm talking about. Sorry for random pop culture reference that you might not understand. I hope you know what that is. Joseph compilation of Oh My God is always good. Yeah, I think that my favorite Oh My God from him it was when Jotaro was playing baseball with Dabi. And then they were like raiding his soul, and then he was like, well, guess what hand I'm gonna punch you with? Is it your right hand? No. And then like fucking, is your left hand? No. And then it's like, oh, moshikashite ora desu ka? Yes. And then Joseph in the back is like, yes. Oh my god. I love that. That fucking made me laugh really hard. Like as like the soul reading itself was already so funny, but Joseph being so disappointed is so fucking funny, dude. I love Joseph being so disappointed. It's like, oh yo, yes. Oh my god. Oh, I love that. I love him so much. I love old Joseph very much. He's like old Joseph. If he kind of counts as a JoJo, he's my favorite JoJo, because he makes me laugh really hard in part 3. The poker bluff episode was insanely good too. I immediately knew he was bluffing. I just knew that he was bluffing, like immediately. Like I think that was like a twist that I kind of expected. You know what I mean? But like it's kind of shocking that like I guess then again he is betting so much. He's betting so much thing that like it is like absolutely like terrifying to look at. You know what I mean? Because like I don't know, like I guess a part of me is like I knew that was gonna happen because like Dabi himself has already confirmed like the cards are rigged. You know what I mean? The cards are rigged. The card dealer is actually somebody he's like working with. Everybody in the bar is actually people who he's working with. So like for sure Jotaro has like a shitty hand. So like it is just so because of that it is purely just fucking brain power, dude. He's just using his brain power. to like fucking make him doubt everything, you know what I mean? Which is like so like impressive, because like I think like when it was like, oh, I'll bet all my chips, like I'll bet my soul, it was like an okay, sure, you know. But then as soon as he brought in more people that are not involved, like I'm betting Abdul's soul, I'm betting my mom's soul, then it's like, what the fuck, you know? Like I get it. Like I think if I was Dabi in this situation, I would also be terrified, you know what I mean? I don't know if I would be so sure of myself then too. Like I think I'd start questioning everything. But then again, I don't know, like maybe, I don't know, that's so scary though. His own mom, you know, that's like the woman he's trying to save, dude. So like, holy shit, what? That confident? Like like I'm thinking to myself in my head that if the time ever comes where like, what if alternate universe Dabi did not question it and was just like, okay, and then he fucking does it, like it's the end. Part 3 ends just like that. Enter really sad stand proud music. So she stardust. Which I re-listened to recently, which I still really like. If you don't know, there's a stand proud dramatic version of it, which is like my favorite version of stand proud ever, because it's so pretty. And I always think that if ever comes the end of JoJo Part 3 and like somehow they like get bested by and doomed by the villains, that would be the song that would play immediately. That's the bad ending song, you know? Yakunen me no mezameni yuarete. Oh, speaking of songs, I was scared when part 5 episode ended, because I was bombarded, jump scared even, by the lyrics of every time I close my eyes it makes me feel so horny. I fucking hate that, dude. I fucking hated that. The way like nobody warned me. Nobody said like, hey, maybe be careful, the ending is like that. I was like fucking, I jumped on my chair like, what? What? What the fuck was that all about? Why the fuck is that the ending? That scared the hell out of me, bro. I got terrified. What a scary ending, dude. But yeah, I love Fighting Gold as a song. I don't know if I like the opening animation. That's like, I think one thing about part 5 that I think that is I have a hard time like what do you call it, being okay with, which is that the opening animations for part 5 for both openings is kind of weak. I don't know why, because that's like right after part 4 where the openings have been like really fucking good, and like really like despite being 2D, like despite being only 2D, the part 4 openings have been really excellent. So like I'm kind of shocked that part 5 opening felt so weak in comparison, because like I thought like by part 4 they like, okay, so David Pro figured out how to like maneuver a 2D opening, making it look good despite being 2D. Cool, you know? And then suddenly part 5 opening happens and I'm like, that feels so weak. Like, I love that they got Koda in, which is the guy who sang Bloody Stream, and because I do think that it fits the part 5 vibes very much, and I also like that they were kind of like I felt like they could have gone for like a similar aesthetic to Bloody Stream, you know what I mean? Like I feel like Bloody Stream is what like part 5 opening should kind of be, the vibes be, you know, a little bit like very like artistically pop, very pop arty like, you know, in a weird way. It looks very cool and stuff. So like I don't know, I feel like I was very like disappointed in the animation, but it, you know, hey, to each their own. I loved Fighting Gold. I fucking kept, you know, jamming to that song, ooh, 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 you know. But unfortunately, I really am okay with the second opening. Like it's like I don't think I could have like a stronger medium opinion about the second opening of part 5. I think that it was okay. I don't really like that they kind of had some animations that were just from the anime that is just put in the opening. I don't know how I felt about that. That's just me though. That's just me. That's personally just my own like problem with it. Like I'm sure that like if you're fine with it, then good for you. But like my own personal problem with it was that I saw like a couple of like the animations that are from the anime itself being used in it, just a little bit. Like maybe it's redrawn a little bit and a little bit different, perhaps, maybe. But I feel like I remember seeing that exact frame of Bucciarati holding the hand, if you will. Like I think I just saw that, you know what I mean? So I was like, that's a bit weird. I don't know if I like that. No. And like I think with the first opening, their problem was that it felt like they were scared of spoiling you. With the first opening of part 5, I feel like they were a bit scared of spoiling the viewer of what is gonna happen. So like hence why it feels a bit like lacking, because it just feels like it's just highlighting the characters and that's it, and doesn't really actually have like an actual story to follow through or a flow to follow through, because they're like trying to keep the story as much of a secret as possible in it. While with the second opening, like now they're more like, you know, open into like showing everything that's happening, and just like you know, shows everything really pretty much in the second opening. But I don't know why it still feels a bit lacking. I don't know why. I'm so like I have so many like confused thoughts about the openings of the part 5, because I think like something feels wrong, something feels off, something feels uncooked. Like I feel like they could have stayed in the oven for a bit longer, you know what I mean? Give it a 15 more minutes in the oven and then it would have been good kind of situation, you know what I mean? So like yeah, kind of weak openings, I think, which is what do you call it? Which is a bit of a which is a bit of a bummer, because I kind of always expect really high of JoJo openings always, you know what I mean? Like especially coming after part 4, where all of the openings are so fun and whimsy and cool and very like, you know, many praises sung for it. At least personally, I love part 4 openings a lot. So like coming after part 4 to be a bit of a weaker opening, so it was a bit unfortunate for them, a little bit. After part 3 and 4, the 5th one is just okay. Exactly, I feel like it's so sad because they just came like they like were right after such amazing openings that like in comparison, unfortunately, part 5s feel a bit lacking. So yeah, based on that openings and based on my experience of watching part 5 and based on my hatred low-key for Diavolo, I think that I part 5 has become my least favorite JoJo part. It's down there, man, which is unfortunate, because I think that it had the potential to being like either in the smack dab middle or even top there, on the top there, because I love the designs. I love their designs very much. I love how the gang looks. They all look great. I love the gender ambiguity. I love the overall like tightness of their fits. I love it all. But unfortunately, it's just all the way down there, man, in comparisons to the others. You know what I mean? So secondhand embarrassed to the bottom. Yeah, I watched all of JoJo, and I don't think I've ever felt the feeling of secondhand embarrassment as strong as I was feeling with King Crimson. You know what I mean? I don't think that is a feeling I was not expecting to feel in watching JoJo. Genuinely was not expecting to feel that way. I fucking it was fucking crazy. So just for making me feel secondhand embarrassment, it's gonna have to be in the bottom down there, man. I don't know if it's the worst or not quote unquote the worst, but the most like disliked by me, I'll have to like really like take a look at the whole picture, because you know part 7 is gonna come out. We don't know what part 7 is gonna be like. What if I was gonna joke and say like, what if I don't like part 7? But like I saw like I saw like a, what do you call it? I saw like a quick snippet of what Johnny's personality is like, and I went, oh shit, I might like it. I don't know. Have you read part 7? I am an anime only watcher, because by the rate of what's going on, I genuinely think by the rate of what's happening with the flow of JoJo, the fact that part 7 is happening means that part 8 will happen. Part 8 anime will happen probably. And fucking JoJo Lands is probably also gonna happen, like whenever the fuck it ends, or like part 8 will happen, and then like they will have like a big hiatus of waiting for JoJo Lands to end, or they pull like one of those like, oh, we'll make an anime adaptation and like guess the ending or some shit. I don't know, but like, what do you call it? I do think that like, nandake, because part 7 will happen, like is happening, that I'm just gonna fucking watch anime only. You know what I mean? I don't care. I'm just gonna do anime only. Because why not? You know. Oh yes, part 7 is the biggest hurdle for animation. Yeah, a lot of horses, a lot of horsey. So yeah, I don't know. I have no clue what part 7 is like. Don't spoil me. I have no clue. And I have what do you call it? I've just been vibing, chilling, and waiting for it to come out. There is this underlying beef I have with part 7, which is really funny, but it's not really because of the part itself, but mostly because of the fans of part 7, if you will, which is which you know, it doesn't have to be you if you don't do this, and if you don't fit this criteria and characteristics, it's not you. But I have this funny like internal beef with part 7 fans, which is that when part 6 was announced, everybody that was a part 7 fan couldn't stop saying that, oh my god, if part 6 is happening, that means Stale Ball Run is confirmed, yeah, and like proceeded to like, you know, celebrate that instead of it just celebrating the fact that, you know, part 6 is happening, question mark. It is right in front of you, it's getting announced, you know. That I had like fucking beef with part 7 fans because of that. I like, in an evil manner, in the most pettiest way possible, I wished ill towards all those fans. You know what I mean? Like I started like manifesting to my heart, like, I hope part 7 looks like shit for you. Fuck you. I hope that it looks like ass. Fuck you. Fuck you for shitting on like not shitting on part 6, but like fuck you for you know, not caring about part 6 and being too excited about part 7 thingamabob. I'm gonna go ahead and manifest ugliness for part 7 because I hate how you've treated part 6. So yeah, that's just pettiness, really, truly. It's truly just pettiness. I don't actually wish ill upon David Production themselves, you know what I mean? I'm just petty. I'm just true petty. I'm just spiteful and petty, and I don't like that part 6 was you know, treated as kind of a stepping stone for part 7 rather than being celebrated as, what the fuck was that? Rather than being celebrated as a really good part, because I really like part 6. Honestly valid of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's what I feel about part 3 fans, because I love part 2. Oh man, speaking of, I can't imagine, like, this is how I feel about part 6 and part 7 fans. I can't imagine being part 1 and 2 fans and seeing so many people go, just skip 1 and 2. Oh, dude, I can't imagine being y'all. The way I would be fucking shaking, like, in anger if I were y'all. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, I can't imagine being a part 1 and 2, like, a fan, and realizing how many people say this. So many people say this, that they're like, oh, skip 1 and 2. You say this as you skip part 3 and 5. Hey, this is true, but I watched it because I just did not have the time to watch 3 and 5. 5 mostly because I have this like very toxic mindset of it's kind of a side story, okay? Let's be real here. Spoilers for part 5 if anyone cares. The only thing that I kind of found to be, okay, this is something that is kind of relevant to the main story, very much so, which is the arrow. They explained the arrow, which was a thing in part 3 and part 4 and like all of the like JoJo parts, but never really explicitly explained what it does and what powers it wields, etc., etc. I think part 5 is the part that they actually explained, like, oh, this is what the arrow does. So I will give it that. Like, oh, if I didn't watch part 5, I wouldn't have known what the arrow does. So that's cool. Thank you. Like, I would just sit there, no clue what arrow do other than it gives stand. You know what I mean? So that was pretty cool that, like, it provided more context and clues and stories, lore to the arrow. Cool, epic, nice. But yeah, other than that, I thought, like, the overall story, like, if I didn't watch part 5, I wouldn't really get affected by watching part 6, you know what I mean? Like, as in, like, if I skip part 5, I don't get affected story wise, as in, like, I'm not gonna miss that much context of the JoJo's saga, if you will. So I thought, I'll watch it some other time. And it also, again, I will say, it doesn't help that I really, really find the art style to be a bit off. I talked about this, and I can't wait to talk about it again. This is no problem to David Pro. You guys are cool. I love y'all. Keep making JoJo's. But I don't know what it is about part 5. Something felt off. I don't know what it is. Something felt off. Something did not... There's a weird taste in my mouth. The taste of not a liar, but of something off about it. Again, I feel like part 5 needed to be cooked in the oven for a bit longer. Like, I feel like if part 5 was cooked in the oven a bit longer, given more 15 minutes, I think that it would have been, like, really, really good and I would have liked it a lot. But, like, I don't know why I feel a bit off about the art style for so long, which is, like, such a big deterrent for me to watch part 5 for so long, because I was so weirded out by it. Because I, in my memory, remember seeing the manga panels for part 5 and remember thinking, holy shit, this is the prettiest Araki's art style has ever looked. Giorno looks so beautiful. Everybody looks so beautiful. This is genuinely the prettiest art style that Araki has ever done that I've seen personally. Again, I don't know if you can beg to differ. Personally, I really love the manga art style for part 5 a lot. Like, I think that Araki really delved into the fashion side of everything a bit more, the modeling side of everything and all, and really, really honed in on that. And I really liked it a lot because of that. So, like, when hearing upon the words of a part 5 anime, was hoping that beauty softness because I do think that there's, like, a lot of softness in part 5's manga art style was gonna be, like, translated to part 5, because I remember the part 4 anime being quite soft as well. Like, they kind of adapted the art style of the final bit of part 4, if I remember correctly, was the kind of the image of it all, because part 4 in the beginning looks kind of like part 3 in the end, and then now part 4 in the end looks like part 5 in the beginning kind of situation. Like, his art style evolved very, very crazily during the entirety of part 4. So, like, what do you call it? So that because of that so because of that, like, they decided to go with the end part 4 art style, and therefore part 4 looks very soft and nice in the anime. And so I thought, oh, okay, that means part 5 would look very soft and baby and pretty, you know, that makes sense. So that's where my brain was going. So when I saw how it isn't, kind of doesn't look like that soft and pretty, I was a bit like, oh, that's not what I expected. And so because it's not what I expected, I felt a bit, like, off about it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't help, like, this is really mostly because of the what do you call it? This is mostly because of the this constant amazing perfect work that David Production has done, that they keep making me feel like that they keep making expectations for me for it to become like, you know, like you know what I mean? Like I've grown expectations for them because they do so good. This is literally like, I think that this is a compliment. Like they've done so good that like I've grown so much expectations for them. So like I was kind of expecting it to be a bit softer or more manga like, and I think that like there's like in part 5 there's this heavy emphasis on shading with the line art. So like there's a lot of black what do you call it, black shading happening on the faces and on the body, on everything, that it feels a bit more flat in a weird way because of that. I can't quite describe it. This is just the art eyeball in me, you know what I mean? So like if the artist eyeball in me that I can't like describe very well, but like something about it feels like it's a lot more flatter and a little bit more rougher around the edges, which is cool. It is cool. Good for anyone who likes it, you know what I mean? Like if you like it, good for you. But I wasn't expecting it because I always remembered it from like the few manga panels that I saw. Again, I didn't read part 5, so I don't remember. I would not have any like exact photographic memory of what Araki's art style looked like the entirety of part 5. So maybe I'm misremembering things because I've only looking at a bit of famous manga panels, like, you know, where Giorno does the pew, and then and then when Giorno does like the hip thing and stuff like that. That's like the only few things I remember out of part 5 manga panels that I saw. And so it being like subverting my expectations was a bit of a turn off for me, so it like led me to not really be interested in watching part 5 for a long time. And really I'm sitting here watching part 5 in completion, and finally also watching part 3 in completion, because part 7 is coming out, so I might as well just fucking, you know, like I watched the entirety of part 6 and realized what happened, and then just went, I might as well rip the band-aid on the other two, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like watching the ending of part 6, I was like, I guess I have to watch the other fucking this too. And yes, as I have mentioned with part 3, the reason why I skipped it is because I disliked Jotaro. I don't like that he called his mama bitch. I fucking tapped the fuck out of that. I tapped out. I said, nuh-uh, I am not fucking watching a goddamn anime where you're calling your mother a bitch and you're fucking being mean to women. I'm not doing that. Nuh-uh. So yeah, if you're wondering why I skipped part 3, I was just not okay with him calling his mother a bitch. And if that's a crime, sue me. Sue me. Go ahead, sue me. I don't know. I don't care. I didn't like that he called his mother a bitch. Sorry that I don't like when women are called bitches and being told to shut the fuck up. I don't know. Of course, after watching part 3 properly, I learned that he is just a big fat tsundere who actually cares a lot about their mother and actually cares a lot about people. And everyone, really, like every person ever. He is actually a very caring human who wants to make sure that everybody is safe. So, you know, case closed. Boom, I learned that he's just a tsundere. It's okay, I've learned now. So that's why, like, I drew the thing earlier where I said, like, I went from thinking he's like a spawn of Satan calling women bitches to like, oh, he's actually just a good boy. Sorry, my bad. Oops. I judged him a bit too fast, but you know what? That was a worthy punishment. A worthy punishment was me skipping part 3 because I did not fuck with the fact that he called his mother a bitch. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm surprised you didn't get that while we were watching part 4 though. I think while I was watching part 4, considering that at that point he's like matured a lot, I kind of just expected like, oh, I guess like he's stopped being edgy and being an asshole after a while. Good for you. He's so chill in part 4. That bitch was not fucking calling nobody bitches, you know what I mean? No disrespectful attitude happening there. He matured. He's like a fucking normal guy now, a normal cool guy, if you will. At least from my memory of part 4, I could be misremembering that he might have been a dick every so often, but I feel like I remember in part 4 he kind of grew up and it's just normal, and I was like, this is okay. Good. Don't call women bitches. chill out and just fucking, you know, help your cousin. Wait, what? Cousin? What is Josuke? I don't know. What is Josuke to him? I don't know. But yeah, help Josuke out. That's it. That's like the impression I had of Jotaro in part 4. So hence I thought like oh, skipping what do you call it? Skipping part 3 was okay because of that, because Jotaro was chill in part 4 because of that. But hey, I did one thing that came out of watching part 3 finally was that I think that I am just the biggest fan of the crew in part 3, the utmost, more than any other part. Like the way those fucking idiots skyrocketed into my faves. You know what I mean? Like it fucking skyrocketed into my favorites. I love the boys. I love the boys. I love the boys very much. I love them. Love that dog. Love that dog. Love that dog. What that dog doing? Yeah, fucking fart on him. Yeah, the way I was like, the way I fucking nodded in approval every time that damn dog farted on Polnareff. I was like, yeah, fart on that bitch. Yeah, yeah, get him, get his ass. Yeah, fucking fart on that hoe. Yeah, yeah. I just love that bitch. I love that dog. I love that dog. That dog is epic, dude. Love him. I think if he remained an asshole the whole way through, I will love him forever, I think. I just love that he was just a dog. Like, there's so many instances in the fucking series where that dog could have helped them in, like, predicaments, and he just chooses not to. Which is so fucking funny! That's so funny! I fucking love that so much. It fucking kills me every time. Like, there's like they keep properly showing that Iggy is in a situation where he could literally directly help the fellas in their, like, fights. And he just fucking turned around and goddamn, like, left. That he was like, well, good luck with that, and fucking left. And I love that. I kept laughing and crying whenever that happened. Like, that dog could care less. That damn dog is just like, no coffee gum, bye. He just leaves, and it's so funny. I love that. So I love that dog. I loved it very much, and also just love the whole crew in general. I think they're all very funny and silly, and they all have bonded so much together with so much care and love towards each other. Like, a bit of a spoiler. Of course, I've been talking about anything but everything spoilery the entire time, so if you're still here, then, like, you know, shocking. But what do you call it? The fucking moment where Abdo looks at Polnareff and Iggy and says, like, hey guys, let's to each man their own, and let's be individualists here. Let's not try to save each other, okay? When shit happens, okay? A man to their own, just fucking save yourselves, alright? And then he proceeded to do the fucking exact opposite of what he asked of them. I literally fucking cried. And in pure denial. I was in so much denial, chat. I literally was in so much denial. I said, this is not happening. This is not real. This is not real. It's not real. It's not real. It didn't happen. Nope. He's gonna like pop out somewhere out there. He's gonna show up again. I don't know. Somehow, some way, he's gonna show up, and a surprise. He's not actually, like, you know, dead or anything. I just thought that maybe it just I don't know, something would happen and he would cheat death again, because he's done that before with fucking Whole Horse. You know what I mean? So I thought that he was just gonna do that. That when, like, oh man, dude, when the fucking souls started flying, the classic good old JoJo souls started flying, I wept. I wailed. I fucking cried like crazy, dude. I fucking cried so hard. I cried so hard. I wailed like a baby. I was like, cause like all of the part 3 spoilers that have ever happened to me, in the era of me skipping part 3 and not knowing anything about part 3, this is shockingly the one thing that I've never been spoiled about. Shockingly, for some reason, I never was spoiled about this at all. So this was like my first authentic reaction to this happening. Like, I was spoiled about Kakyoin because people love drawing him with a fucking donut hole. So like, I was spoiled about Kakyoin, so I knew about that, you know. But fucking this thing, I had no clue. It's just sad. It's just sad and depressing, and I think because of that, nobody memes and talks about this because it's so sad. It's just straight up depressing. Just sad. There's no memes. There's no memes. There's no nothing about it. It's just fucking depressing. And I was fucking crying so hard, dude. I was sobbing. Like, but there's so much tears in my eyes. I was like, I had to like pause the fucking like anime to like cry it out because I couldn't fucking focus because like because they were trying to jump to the other plot of everything else, and yet I was like still in the middle of sobbing, so I had to like pause to like keep sobbing because I was so sad and upset about it. Like, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I thought I knew about everything that's gonna happen in part 3. I thought to myself, because I've been spoiled so much by the world, by the universe, that's the one thing I didn't know about, and I just started sobbing and crying like crazy. Like when Polnareff said like, what the hell, Iggy, like, kakotsukiyagatte. I was like, oh, sorry, what is it? Why are you trying to act cool now? I was like, like fucking tears, dude. I fucking cried so hard, dude. Like absolutely like a baby wailing, dude. Absolutely insane. So I love part 3. I'm sorry for judging Jotaro, but I walked in judging Jotaro to coming out to loving the whole crew. Nod. I love part 3. Part 3 is up there, man. Part 3 is epic. And of course, nothing felt more satisfying than finally watching the openings with full context as to what's going on, you know what I mean? That was also very, very, very satisfying. Finally seeing the what do you call it? The alternate version of Sonochi no Kyoku with the, you know, with Dio showing up. The way I was like, oh my god, yeah! Right, like I was just so happy that I got to see that like properly now with full context of everything. It's very, very cool. Like, it really like also like the entire time while that was happening, I kept thinking to myself like, god damn, Dio has maximum fucking charisma, dude. Absolute maximum charisma. Because what do you mean he has like a bajillion underlings, dude? He has so many goons. Oh my god, what a fucking goddamn Casanova, bitch. Holy moly. He's crazy good. He's a crazy, he must be crazy handsome or attractive or hot. That's crazy. Insane. Damn, boss, the way you describe it is hilarious. I hope I get to watching JoJo soon. Oh my god, please do. I love JoJo. It's my favorite, yeah, I think I can say it's my favorite anime series. I really, really love JoJo a lot. So, yeah, do watch it. Very fun. It's fun to watch JoJo because if you like anime in general, you're gonna have fun watching JoJo because every anime media or manga media loves referencing JoJo. Well, maybe I don't know about nowadays, but like there's a lot of like JoJo references here and there in animated media that I feel like it would be a whole lot of fun to watch JoJo because it means you'll be able to catch the references each time. You know, the whole "is that a JoJo reference?" joke is would be something that you could participate in, and it's fun. Just do it for culture's sake. You know what I mean? For pop culture's sake, you should watch JoJo, I think. Shibireru akogareru. I don't think people would know that if they skip part 1. Wow. I just thought about that. Is that a meme in English? I don't think so. I don't think the English community of JoJo fans meme the shibireru akogareru. I don't know what it is in English actually, now that I think about it. The fuck is that in English? Makes me shiver. I look up to you, I guess. I don't know. I should look that up. But that's like a scene in part 1 where or what the fuck was it? Was it like Jonathan doing something cool, and then there's like a couple of like rando NPCs that said like, "Wow, you're so cool," and then they say like, "You're so cool" in like that tone, you know, essentially, which is a shibireru akogareru. That is really like also memed a lot in Japan, but the part that gets memed in English is kono dioda. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it's kind of simpler to say, I guess, kono dioda. That's fair. God, like if you pull up the shibireru akugareru JoJo reference, you're like that's like a, what do you call it? A deep JoJo reference for only JP people meme this kind of JoJo reference, that one. So if you ever want to feel cool and feel and LARP as like a Japanese person or something, you're gonna like say the deep cut shibireru akugareru joke, which is very famously just Japan only, I guess. Oh, I have seen that one, but only really JP wise. Yeah. I say this often personally, and I always think, well, I don't remember this being memed in English. I just remember kono dioda as a you know, as a joke. Also, I also very lovingly love Goodbye JoJo the most as like a part 1 meme. I think like kono dioda is great, but Goodbye JoJo is my favorite. I am so upset that it's not like memed enough. I think that Dio's voice actor like fucking popped off saying that shit is so funny. I couldn't stop laughing when I first saw that for the first time. I fucking cried laughing, dude. That is so funny. Why did he say it like that? He literally was in the middle of like leaving like this, and then he suddenly said, "Goodbye, JoJo." He fucking said it so funnily, dude. Why did he deliver it like that? Of course I'm gonna laugh. Dude, of course I'm gonna laugh. Of course I'm gonna, like, that's gonna be a stim now. Sorry. I don't make the rules. I'm gonna be thinking about that a lot now. Every time I think of part 1, I don't think of kono dioda. I think of Goodbye, JoJo. Because that is such a weird way to say goodbye, JoJo. He could just be like, "Goodbye, JoJo," or something. I don't know. But he fucking said, "Goodbye, JoJo." That's exactly how he says it too. If you look it up, if you look up "Goodbye, JoJo," Dio scene, that is exactly how he says it. I'm gonna look this up again now. He says it, "Goodbye, JoJo." I'm gonna look this up now just to make myself happy because I love that scene. 12 years ago. Goodbye JoJo. 6.9 million views. Good. As it deserves. You can't hear that, right? I hope you can't. Goodbye JoJo. That's perfect. God, let's look at this, chat. Please look at this. It makes me so happy, chat. I'm gonna link it to you because it makes me so happy. What is wrong with him? What a demented creature. Fucking... It's a JoJo delivery. It really is. Goodbye, JoJo. Goodbye, JoJo. Why did he say it like that? I can't stop saying that now. Goodbye, JoJo. Why did he say it like that? I love referencing this so much. It's so funny, dude. But you're not kidding, boss. I told you, he literally says, "Goodbye, JoJo." It's exactly that. I'm a god at impersonating things I love, alright? If there's any thing or line or thing that I like, I will absolutely like mimic it in at least 80% accuracy. I don't know if I can do 100%, but I'll do 80%. 80% this like accuracy, I think. It's a discrepancy between the tone of the scene and the tone of his voice. Yeah, it's just so fucking funny. I love that line so much. Like, kono dioda is cool and all, but that line, ooh, scrumdiddlyumptious. Top 10 Dio lines ever, I think. Alongside, of course, ho mukatte kuru no ka. Kono Dio sama ni mukatte kuru no ka. Or something like that. So you're approaching me. I kept like also fun thing about part 3 was that I kept jumping from what do you call it, from English dub to Japanese dub over and over again because I just like hearing Matt Mercer randomly. And also I really like the person who voiced Joseph, I think, in English. Oh my god, I loved how he delivered a lot of Joseph lines. Every time he goes, oh my god, it sounds exactly like him. He's such a good, like, what do you call it, like, it's such a good like voice double in English. Like the oh my gods and the everything is so fucking good. 10 out of 10. I should look up that voice actor and see what they do other than Joseph, because they're fucking great. He's the voice of Ryu from Street Fighter. Holy shit. Hey guys, it's me, Ryu from Streets. Whoa, it's him. That's crazy. Oh wait, Matt was in there. Completely forgot. Yeah, I know. It's a jump scare. I was like, oh, I wonder what English... Again, I wonder what English dub sounds like in part 3. And then I fucking clicked it and heard Jotaro for like a second and went, Is that High Noon? Is he high nooning? Is that Mr. Noon of the highs? And turns out it is. So that's great. I do recommend the OVA boss for max stimming. Oh god. All right. Sure. I'll tune into nandake. I'll tune into the OVA eventually. You should hear Diavolo in English, by the way. I heard a little bit. Like, cause like the moment I finished watching part 5, I got so many part 5 recommendations. In my recommended, and then there was a video that just says Diavolo's angry adventure, and it made me laugh really hard because he's so angry. And then when I clicked that, there was the English version of Diavolo's angry adventure, and then I heard that, and then I was laughing again, doubly laughing. God, that guy is so mad. He's so angry. He's so unbelievably pissed. The most not chill guy I've ever heard in my life. He can't just calm down for once, man. He's just always angry, pissed, fuming, a ball of anger. God, please, God, anger issues, man. Mr. Diavolo, gotta take care of that, man. Super angry. Anger. Only anger is the emotions that he knows. Do you recommend JoJo's in English dub? I've only seen it in Japanese. I also have only seen it in Japanese, mostly because I just like the Japanese dubs of things usually. When it comes, like, I like the originals of everything. So I can't fully recommend it simply because I haven't fully experienced English dub on all of the JoJos, if you will. But I will say that for part 3, the JoJo English dub is great. I think, from the snippets that I see, because I've only like switched it to English every so often, you know what I mean? Like, there's like I like the directions that they took, and I like the localization of like their insults a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they really understand the characters really well, and so it feels like they expand the lines a lot more than like the Japanese does, in a much more hilarious way. Like, I think like there was like one like where he was like, Joseph was like looking at that one stand that was stuck to his arm, like the little guy that was stuck to his arm, and he was like, "This fucking glorified pimple," and I was laughing my ass off. I was like, "That's crazy! Don't fucking that bitch should not say that in Japanese." Glorified pimple. There's like so many like little lines like that fucking kills me each time when I was watching part 3. There's so many like little like decisions that they added, like little flares that they added to the lines that like is not at all what the Japanese the Japanese side says. and it's hilarious. It's so good. Like, I don't think they even like change, like, at least personally, like from my experience, I don't think they changed the meaning to be like super like skewed and would change the story kind of meaning, but they do like, you know, improvise upon the original line to be more heightened, more funny, more goofy, because JoJo is goofy. So because of that, I do think that the part 3 JoJo English dub is fucking funny as hell because of that. Very funny. Very funny. They be saying shit and it makes me laugh really hard. The English dub for JoJo is good, but you miss out on some of the cross-language things from the JP dub. Oh, I see. I'll give it a try. Thanks, boss. Yeah. Let me know if it actually was good, because again, I only watched like snippets of it, so I can't fully like vouch for like the whole experience. But I did have fun. They be saying shit. Makes me laugh. The other one that made me laugh was when Joseph was using binoculars, and then what do you call it? He was using binoculars, and then like the binoculars got like shot by like the sun or some shit, like during that fight, and then he was like, "Son of a bitch!" in like Japanese, but in English his delivery was, instead of "son of a bitch," he goes, "Son of a bitch!" and fucking got me good. That got me real fucking good. I was fucking laughing so hard at that. That's so funny. He sounds so much more pissed about it. That the pause and the emphasis on bitch on the English dub made me laugh so hard. He sounds so angry. Son of a bitch. Like, that's like, yeah, that's an American, all right. Yep. Yeah. Yep. I think that's a much funnier delivery of that. Although I do again love son of a bitch. I love that one too. But the English dub of that killed me, dude. Son of a bitch. That's so good. That's so good. It's so scrumptious. I love it. But yeah, I think Joseph in English dub is a complete delight. If there's anything that I'll say, I will vouch that English dub Joseph is fucking hilarious. Very funny. But yes, what else should I talk about in part 3? Oh man, I felt bad for Boingo a lot of the times, man. I fucking felt bad for the guy. He has such a cool power where he can literally like predict the exact thing that's gonna happen in real life. If you do certain conditions and requirements, it will literally happen, right? But every fucking bastard around him keeps questioning him, dude. No, like, not even his fucking big brother Oingo keeps doubting him every so often, being like, "Are you sure?" No, every so often. And Whole Horse, even worse. You know what I mean? Like that like, what do you call it? That he keeps just being like, he keeps just being like, "Oh, fucking, like, I don't know about this. You know what I mean? Like, because like, just fucking believe the guy. You know what I mean? Just believe him. Just fucking trust him. Like, the entire time I just kept being angry for Boingo. You know what I mean? If I were like if I could like enter my fucking screen, I would fucking scream at everybody and go, "Just believe the guy. Just believe him. Please stop fucking questioning him. Just fucking believe him and do the thing, dude. Oh my god. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Just fucking believe it. Dati bayo." Just fucking believe Boingo. Please stop questioning him. Like, god damn it. I'm so annoyed. What the fuck? But they're fated to not believe him. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it must be like written in there that like they were not supposed to believe him, you know? God damn it. It's so funny though. I felt so bad for Boingo, man. He keeps having to be like, "Oh, what happens in the manga is real. It's fate. It's the absolute Shinjitsu." Like, the entire time he has to be like, "It's the truth. It's real. Everything that happens here will happen. Believe me." And everybody's like, "I don't." And I'm just here like, "I do." I'm sitting here as a viewer going, "I do. I believe you, Boingo. If Boingo, if you got no believers, just know that one person will believe you, and that's me. I believe you, Boingo. I believe everything that happens there. I truly believe you, man. Like if it's like if Boingo only got one fan, that fan is me, and if Boingo got 0 fans, I'm dead. That's me. That's me about Boingo, to be honest. I believed him. Dio believed him, that's why he sent him. Yeah, true. The problem is the prediction don't give any context. Yeah, they don't. And they don't like give like an exact timeline of when things will exactly happen and what happens in between each panel. So like it is kind of sporadic and random, but it does happen. After watching part 6, it does happen. Like when I fucking saw that image of Jotaro, I was like, God, what a fucking hilarious thing to fucking watch part 3 after watching everything else, aka watching part 6, and I was like, he's real! It's real, he's real! Boingo, I believe you now! Whoa! I was like going crazy. Boingo! Boingo, you're onto something! Holy shit! Insane! Ah! That callback was incredible. I think they do it in part 4 as well. I love that. That's so funny. I need to find all of those callbacks. I think that it's done multiple times. The oingo boingos. That I need to look this up. But yes, I was fucking shocked and laughing my ass off and also going like, Boingo, you're real. That's real. Boingo. Like I want to like go into the screen and be like, Boingo, it's true. The prophecies. Your book is correct. Holy shit. I just loved Boingo, and I felt bad that how much he was abused and screamed at for having funky predictions, even though it's correct. Love when whole horse was like 2 fingers up the Polnareff nose. God, when that happened, brother, I loved it so much. And my favorite part of that actually is specifically being that when whole horse fucking put 2 fingers up Polnareff's nose holes, Polnareff was so shocked that happened that he's just not doing anything about it. And that is by far my favorite part about that whole episode. He's just standing there like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? What the hell? What's going on? Hello? What? And I fucking love that. I was fucking losing it, dude. It is so funny. Oh, we're talking JoJo's. Yeah, we are. We're not drawing anymore because I'm tired. Realistic reaction, to be fair. Yeah, it's so realistic that it caught me off guard. Like, I thought Polnareff was gonna stab him or something, but no. He just stood there, took it like a good boy. He was just like, the fuck happened? What the hell is going on? He's like, he just took it. He just took it all. He didn't like retaliate or anything. He could have like moved away. He could have stabbed him. He could have like Shiva Chariot or something, or I don't know, could have anything. But he just stood there, paralyzed, like just shocked, in sheer shock that all happened. It's so funny. I love it so much. God, I'm geeking out so much about JoJo. I love JoJo. JoJo was fun. JoJo. And yes, thinking about openings, I also came back to listen to Great Days Units version, as they call it, and lovingly mimicked Tommy singing "Shining Justice Me Bayate," which is my favorite thing ever in the world, and I'm gonna forever sing it like that, you know. In actuality, in the actual opening, it sounds like "Shining Justice Me Bayete," like softly, you know. But Tommy said, "Nuh-uh, Shining Justice Me Bayete." I'm like, all right, bud, all right. Why did he do that? It fucking made me laugh really hard. Why the fuck did he say it like that? I was not expecting it. I was so shocked. I was like, I have to give that a listen. Please do if you've never had the pleasure of listening to Great Days Units version. Please listen to it. Nothing is more funnier than expecting the soft shining justice. Instead, just shining justice. brand new bed sound, Kosasuru Ibuki. And then Jin is just singing normally after that. Misake kara shokatsu. I love Shining Justice Mebaete. I keep singing it like that now. Every time Great Days is played, in my head I sing it in a units version where Tommy is screaming like that. I never sing it what do you call it? I never sing it normally. I never sing Great Days normally ever since that. Now we need Great Days Hana Macchia version. Oh shit. Damn. Oh my lord, that sounds like a whole lot of fun. I'm trying to think if I parallel the part 4 people. It is kind of fucking funny that like my brain immediately thought, yes, of course, Koichi would be Rai Galilei. Like there's no bone in me that's like about to say like Rai Galilei would be anyone else. Like I was paralleling the crew in my head, and I was like, yeah, Koichi's just Rai, isn't he? He's just kind of stuck. He's just typecasted, really. Typecasted into being Koichi, so he has no choice, unfortunately. Like I was trying to think like maybe he could be Okuyasu, but he's not really that stupid, you know what I mean? But he is like, you know, very like rat-likely, very shy and stuff, which is Koichi, you know. So I can see that. Like, who else would it be? Truly, it's hard to think of him as anyone else. Who the hell am I? I could be Josuke. I could be Josuke. I guess, I mean, if I'm singing Great Days, I'd be Josuke, I guess. But yes. Fun stuff. I'll think about it. Great Days cover sounds like a whole lot of fun. Or just singing Great Days. Actually, you know what? What I wanted to do is actually so much more specific, which is that I wanted to do, like, just singing the whole JoJo openings medley. Which sounds like fun to do. I should probably get to doing that for shits and giggles before part 7 releases, because that would be a problem. That means I have to learn what part 7 opening would sound like. So I should try doing that eventually. But yeah. Oh my goodness, that would be incredible. Yeah, the nerd in me, man. Just nerding out and having to sing everything. Boss is on a time limit. This is true. I really am on a time limit. If part 7 comes out, then it's not true all medley shit. if part 7 comes out, then I'm just gonna have to like learn new songs. Oops. Because as we speak right now, I think I memorized all of the JoJo openings. Except part 5. Except part 5 second opening, because I keep skipping it. Oops. Tihi. Kamino Duzuzagai Gangstas. And then it goes I don't. Hold on. What else am I remembering? I didn't skip the variant version, yes. Of course I didn't. I was I was in the middle of skipping everything. Like I was in the middle of skipping everything, but then I like, what do you call it? Like every time I do skip, I like see through like the previews on the bar, you know, like you can like look at the bar and then like it would show you previews of like what's going on in the show, to like if you ever want to skip through a scene or something, right? I kept doing that every time I skipped. So I wasn't like clicking on skip intro, but I instead was like seeking through to see like if anything different happens, I skip it. You know what I mean? And then when I saw the variant was happening, I was like, oops! And then I quickly like, you know, watched the full thing. And I love the variant. I just wish that I could hear Diavolo better when he's speaking Italian. Like I just wish I could hear him better. Because he was fucking buried with the like chorus in the background. So I wish I could hear him better. I couldn't fucking hear him at all because fucking crazy opera singing was happening in the background. But you know, cool, nonetheless cool. God, that reminds me of the fucking little Sande Vistan situation going on where he's going like fucking a bajillion diabolos. Fucking that shit stupid as hell. Love that. But yeah, hold on. I'm trying to. Oh, what was the opening? Hold on. JoJo Part 5 OP2. Why am I forgetting it? I just watched it. Nisa en. I'm looking through it right now. Oh, right. Okay, you know what? Where was yeah, there's like that thing in the end too. Okay, I remember it. Maybe I can sing this actually. I was about to say like if I ever do a JoJo karaoke, I might skip this one because I might not remember it that well, but actually I kind of do remember it. I remember it. Hana, do you remember Chase, the opening most JoJo fans don't remember for some reason? Chase, yeah, of course I do. That actually was like one of the openings that I thought, oh, is this gonna be the first JoJo opening that I might not like? But oops, sorry, it grew on me like in the span of like 1 or 2 episodes. Like I dead ass almost didn't like it, but then like it fucking grew on me like a goddamn like worm on my head. I was like, oh man, sorry, I actually love it. Oops. Chase is better than Crazy Noisy Beast of Town. I will argue against it because I love Crazy Noisy Beast of Town. I love Chase as well. I think they both can stand equally in the same pedestal. Same with Great Days. All 3 of those can stand equally in the same pedestal. None of them are better than the other. None of them are worse than the other. They're all great. I love all 3 of them. I have no qualms, and I have no qualms and anger about any of them at all. They're all great. I love all Part 4 openings. Nod. That's hot takes right there. Is it hot take for me to enjoy all Part 4 openings? That's crazy. I didn't think it was a hot take. I thought that was like a fucking popular take, but oops, never mind. I love Chase. Chase, I think, is so edgy and like fits the like the overall theme of the arc so well that I love it so much, you know? Genuinely, I love all 3. I can't pick a favorite. Maybe if I had to pick a favorite, it would be Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town, simply because of that one scene in the opening when the chorus was Dakera Kyomo Jojo ni, that it kind of looks like a fucking sitcom, like Friends fucking like goddamn like little like them doing like goofy little shits and then them sliding all over the place. I love that. That's so cute. I fucking love that part so much. I love that part so much. I love that animation so much. It's so cute. That makes me smile so much. Like I just like that a lot. And of course I love Great Days a lot, and animation wise I love Chase as well, animation wise actually. No, you know what, I don't know. I'm just a big fan of cute. You know what I mean? Big fan of cute vibes. And part 4 had a very cute vibe in Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town that I like. And of course, I can't like. I will forever remember when I watched part 4 for the first time and looked at Koichi doing this. It's Modoru no Wasande Watsura de Wara, when he's just like like that with no stand behind him because it hasn't happened yet for him. So he's just like that. That fucking made me laugh real hard. Oh fuck, that was so funny. Why did he do that? God, that's so fucking funny. That fucking Koichi pose. Ugh. I just love that one so much. Watsura de wara hikare au mystery. It didn't look right until he's got his stand. I know, it's so funny though, because it looked like that for a while. It would look like that for a fucking hot minute, dude. It wasn't even like a, he'll get his stand really soon kind of situation. It was a, he doesn't get his stand after a fucking while, dude. So that fucking opening looked funny for so long. Like, it lasted for like at least like fucking, I don't know, like 12 or maybe even 6 episodes or something. So it's fucking killed me, dude. Like, he just kept posing by himself for like a bajillion episodes, it feels like that felt like a very long time of him just doing this by himself with nothing going on. Dude, I fucking love that opening for that, dude. Just Koichi mystery. I love that. Let me think. I love like, oh god, if I have to pick like a, is it biased if I say like my favorite opening animation would be part 6, Heavens Falling Down, because of the callback back to Sonochi no Sarame. I kind of can't help but love that one too much, you know what I mean? I fucking cried when I first saw that. I fucking cried. Tears, you know. I was like, I'm so unbelievably biased about that. Unbelievably biased. I'm biased for that, and I'm also biased for part 1 opening as well. Very biased for that one because I love the overall theme of the part 1 opening, where it's all based on like adapting manga to anime. Like, that's the whole theme of it, you know, with the onomatopeias everywhere, where you know, where like there's that one scene where Erina is like from color turns to like manga style. Is so it's so good. It's so scrumdiddlyumptious. All the constant like little manga panels with the animations. I just love part 1 opening so much, and it's such a special part in my fucking heart, dude, because of that. It's so cute and so not like cute, but like cute as in like it's so cleverly like drawn. It's so cleverly like, you know, everything's so cool. Did you feel emotionally hearing Roundabout in the end of part 6? Yeah, pretty much. Pillarman theme cover when boss. Isn't it? How do I do that? Do I just go? That's it. That's all I could do. That's all I remember. I don't remember there's any more singing other than that part, other than the beginning. What other singing is happening there? Which ED is your favorite? Which ending is your favorite then? I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite ending. Do I have a favorite ending? Oh, I think I like Last Train Home. But that's because that's like a recent one that I watched. So like that's the one that I remember in my head now, right now as we speak. I liked seeing the image of the fellas in the Polaroid. It makes me cry. I like that one a lot. Is that a fair answer? Like, I don't know if I could say it like wholeheartedly, because again, I don't remember all the endings, and that's like the only recent ending that I remember. But I do like Last Train Home. It's very comfy for that. So yeah. Green screen yourself to their poses. Maybe if I had like the full rig going on, maybe I'll do it. But in the meantime, I'm chilling, sitting, vibing. Last I knew him was good, so okay, good. I'm glad that is a satisfying answer. I like, oh god. I'm biased for part 1 and part 6 OP2, but I'm also biased against Stone Ocean, the opening, the first opening, which is really good, which I covered, by the way, in case anyone is ever curious and wants to hear that. I'm also wholly biased towards Bloody Stream. I love Bloody Stream. I love Bloody Stream so much. Yami no asamuite setsuna wo kawashite. I love Bloody Stream. I love Bloody Stream so much. I love. Oh God, I don't know. Can I don't know if I can pick like a full favorite. Like I can pick biases, right? I can pick biases, but I think if I end up watching all openings from part 1 to 6, I love every single one of them so much. Maybe not as much with part 5, unfortunately, but I love Fighting Gold. They got Fighting Gold, man. Fighting Gold is fucking good. Your Fighting Gold is fucking banger, dude. I have no complaints about Fighting Gold. Hell yeah. Fighting Gold is amazing. I love the chorus because it goes like Fighting Gold in the midst of Koda singing. That's the turnaround. I remember you saying ages back that Fighting Gold didn't do it for you. I fucking turned around and loved it, dude. It did the Chase effect to me. Fighting Gold did the exact effect that Chase did to me. It like I went from like, I don't fuck with this actually, I don't know, to, oh sorry, actually I fucking love this. Oops, sorry, my bad. I've just fully turned around. I hate my own foot for that one, bitch. It's exactly like Chase, where I was like, I didn't vibe with it at first, but then like after the bajillionth listen, I'm like, actually I fuck with it. It grows on me. It really did. It like grew like a worm on my head. It wormed on me, man. I'm gonna be for real. Like I had to watch the actual anime and have listened to it over and over and over again, and then suddenly it grew on me. You know what I mean? Like both Chase and Fighting Gold did that to me. Unfortunately, I don't know why the Requiem opening 2 didn't do that to me. I remember it because I do enjoy it as like a song, but like I don't know if I enjoy it much as like a JoJo opening song kind of situation. You know what I mean? It is a good song though. I'm not mad at it. It exists. No anger, no beef with that Requiem song. I like the chorus part the most. I don't remember the lyrics. I'll have to fix that one day and try to memorize the lyrics to that, because I pride myself in loving all of the JoJo openings so much that I could recall the lyrics in a heartbeat, you know? It's like it's just ingrained in my head that I feel like I should probably like follow through with part 5 openings as well to memorize exactly what's going on, you know what I mean? That's my pride and joy is memorizing all of the opening lyrics and knowing the singings. So I have to do that with what do you call it? I have to do that with part 5 too, and part 7 maybe, if I like it. Like I like dangling the idea that I might hate part 7 or dislike part 7, because I like the idea that like I like the idea of me either being pleasantly surprised and having to eat my own words by ending up loving part 7, or I end up being oddly correct and actually don't like part 7. You know what I mean? Like I like dangling this in my head. Like I know it's more likely that I'll eat my own words and I'll just end up liking part 7, but like I also like the idea that there's a possibility out there in some alternate universe that I might not like it. You know what I mean? So like I'm never gonna say never, you know, I'm never gonna say that I will immediately love it. I'm never gonna say that I will immediately hate it, but I'm excited to see what do you call it? What do you call it? I'm to see what's going on. I'll prepare to salt and pepper to season those words. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you. Let's see if I'll eat my words or if I will oddly be correct. I would be sad if I was correct though, because I feel like so many people love Part 7, dude. Dude, Part 7 has so many fans. Although I'm starting to think that people who are fans of Part 7 is starting to forget what Part 7 looks like, because I saw a couple of tweets that confused the fuck out of me, which is that some people were complaining that Diego Brando pants look fucking weird, and actual Part 7 fans had to correct them and say, hey, we read the fucking same manga? He always looked like that, you fucking weirdos. And I started to think, is Part 7 fans actually Part 7 fans? Because that's a crazy detail to forget. Crazy detail to forget that guy's pants has always been kind of weird. You know what I mean? A fucking insane thing to forget, I think. So I was like starting to question Part 7 fans actual fanness of their own media. You know what I mean? Did they Araki forgot their own their own favorite part? I don't know what's going on there. I was very confused when I saw that tweet, but I don't know. Dragon Ball Z fans have not read the manga energy right there. Yeah, it feels that way. As I joke it more or less like an Araki forgot situation, I guess. I don't know. JoJo fan be like, we don't actually know the source material. Oh, that's so sad. Don't do that. Don't say that. Rule of thumb, ignore the community and watch it on your own. The expectation will remain within your threshold. True, I will ignore the community, but I will like laughing at them. So I'm gonna make fun of them. You know what I mean? Again, my pettiness still upholds. You know what I mean? I'm still petty about the Part 6 incident where they ignored Part 6 and used it as a stepping stool to parade over the fact that Part 7 is for sure happening because of Part 6 being announced. So like I'm gonna retain this pettiness of making fun of Part 7 fans because of this. And so that whole Part 7 fans being freaked out about Diego's pants and then being corrected by everybody by saying, did you fucking read the manga? He always looked like that, is fuel for my pettiness. You know what I mean? Fuel for petty. Fuel, my petty is fueled now. I'm like, hey, stupid. Too stupid. Ah, you dummy. Ah, you're stupid. You know. Of course, no actual beef to any Part 7 fans. I'm just being silly. I'm just being wacky. I love being wacky and silly and goofy. That's me when people were surprised Silk Song was hard, as if they forgot what Hollow Knight was like. What do you mean people were surprised Silk Song was hard? Is Hollow Knight not like one of the more challenging Metroidvanias ever? Am I misremembering? I didn't even fucking play Hollow Knight, and even I know this. The fucking me people are surprised. What's wrong with people? Nani? People are funny. It is very bizarro. I feel like Hollow Knight was very known to be very hard, I feel. But I could be completely mistaken. Silk Song is hard from the start. There's no ramp. Oh, so like it's like, what do you call it? They like fucking make you like they like make you fucking go through the hardest stuff ever immediately instead of like introducing it to you bit by bit. I see. I guess people just knew the meme of Silk Song never getting released. Interesting. Everyone knew Silk Song was gonna be hard. Some folks just didn't like how much harder it was gonna be. It's like Dark Souls 2 to Dark Souls 1. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think like I think I read somewhere along the lines of like, you don't have to play Hollow Knight after playing Silk Song, or to play Silk Song, but it is recommended to play Hollow Knight to play Silk Song because they kind of built upon what you've already learned in Hollow Knight and then proceed to make it harder and harder and harder as time goes on, kind of situation. Apparently, like the core the core controls, it would be helpful if you learned it from Hollow Knight first and then you like jump into Silk Song kind of situation. Apparently, is what I've heard. Apparently, Are you planning to play Silksong or Hollow Knight though, boss? I don't think so. I suck at Metroidvania, dudes. I suck. Like, I'm gonna say if I somehow manage to one day play Celeste and fucking somehow pull off Celeste, then I'll play then I'll play Hollow Knight or Silksong. I should probably start there first. I don't know why. That's my mindset about it, but you know, I should start there. It was supposed to be DLC, right? Kind of like how Tears of the Kingdom was supposed to be DLC as well. You talk a lot about Diavolo and Dio. Got any comments for Kira and Pucci? I think that Kira is funny. I think that if the serial killer aspect of him was not in the story, Kira is just a guy, and I think that's really funny. Like if he just didn't kill people and fucking chop off women's hands, he literally would just be a fella. A peculiar fella. Is a little weird, but like he's just a guy. Just a fella. You know what I mean? He's just a dude. He's like, I want to live a peaceful life. I want to live a quiet, peaceful life where I get to sleep 8 hours a day exactly, and I wake up with eating this, and I never have a headache in my life because I don't have any enemies, and I have no stress in my life. I just want to live full just peace and tranquility in my duang life, you know? And I think that's really funny because that's probably the most relatable thing that anyone would ever hear in their life. You know what I mean? but unfortunately he's a serial killer, so it's kind of hard to relate to him when he kills people. You know what I mean? So yeah, what do you call it? It's definitely a funny creature for that. I love Kira for that. What a beautiful doing, Joe, if you will. I am the fucking strong. Okay, sorry. Geek, nerd, otaku. Bah. Sorry. Anyway, I like Kira. God, while I was watching JoJo, I actually was like also talking to my friends who like JoJo, right? And and my favorite part is that learning that my friends are really old JoJo fans, as in like they've been a fan of JoJo for a really long time, and so they were a fan of JoJo during the era where the Duang fucking translation is the only way to read part 4 or something, if I remember correctly. That's how long of a fan they were. And I was fucking laughing my ass off, dude. I was like, that's real? I thought that was just memes and jokes. And they're like, yeah, no, it's real. There was an era where the only way to read part 4 was the fucking Duang thing that you're making fun of. So, yeah. I was just like, what? Holy shit. And like they talked about how like and same with like part 5, there was like also like a really scuffed old fan translation of part 5 as well, where they had such a hard time translating things that Diavolo's power did not make any fucking sense, and that's so funny. Like for a while, the English community of JoJo did not understand what the fuck Diavolo does and just think that he just works. Like they don't know what the fucking Crimson's power was for a very long time because it was never translated properly. So that became apparently a meme, which is how the fuck does King Crimson work? Because apparently there was a translator error where King Crimson's powers does not get translated very well. And hence birthed the meme apparently, which is yet made me laugh really hard. That is really fucking funny. It just works. It just works. It took so goddamn long for a good translation of JoJo. I know, right? Imagine, like, I will say that like, despite my like, okayness and me being okay with part 5 and not being a big fan of it, I will say that like, part 5 was definitely the JoJo that I think took JoJo a bit more mainstream in a global way. Like I think like from part 5, people's like English speakers started to really find JoJo to be fun and want to watch it and such, you know. So I will respect part 5 for that reason. But I also can't help but giggle about the thought of old heads seeing new JoJo fans being able to read all the JoJos in crystal clear scanlations and everything that are really easy to what do you call it? That are really easy to just read, and they don't have to deal with no duang, no weird what the fuck does Cream Crimson do shit. They just can just read it normally, and I think that's really fucking funny. There's something funny about the old JoJo fans seeing new JoJo fans that can read JoJo very much more accessibly and easily than the old ones that struggled in the trenches did. God, I feel bad for you fucking old JoJo fans, man. I feel bad. And also feel many respect for you all for being able to get into JoJo through such bare bones of anything, really. What the fuck does Cream Crimson do? How the fuck does Cream Crimson work? Ah! If scans now are a bit confusing with translation, I don't want to know how hard it was in the past. That duang thing, I correct me if I'm wrong about the lore. I'm gonna try to recall it, but I believe it was some sort of a machine translated thing that was translated from Japanese to Chinese and then to English, I believe, or something like that. It was done by like a couple of like college students over somewhere yonder, and they were trying to make they were just like using a machine translator to translate part 4 for like a college assignment, and then apparently that somehow became the only way to read part 4 in English. I am the fucking strong. I am the fucking strong. became the way to read part 4. That's how you read it. That's the only way you can read part 4. Only one way. But yeah, it was something like that, I believe. Not machine. It was a guy trying to improve his English translation skills. Oh, okay. Sorry, not machine translated then. He is the fucking strong. But yes. I never watched JoJo, but every once in a while I wonder why those entities, figures, or personifications of someone's energy are called stands. Good question. I am a humble, silly JoJo fan that don't know how to describe it to you as to why they chose the word stand, other than maybe Araki just wanted to call them stands, aka the mangaka. But I'm sure there's clever ways to say it. To explain why they're called stands. Because they stand beside you. That's because they stand with you. Yeah, that probably is a more cuter way to describe it. Araki thought it was cool. That's about it. That's like a lot. Like every time anyone asks me a JoJo question, I always answer it with that. Araki thought it's cool. I don't know. I'm not Mr. Araki. I can't answer why this happens. But I think he's just thought it was cool. But yeah, I believe that might be it. I thought it was a pronunciation pun. Why? Why would I remember Sutando? What pronunciation pun is there? Oh, what? Wait, I'm curious now. Well, I'm curious what you mean. Number 6. Explain. I think that's literally the only explanation given for his name. I see. You could say Araki forgot and get away with it. Or I just say that Araki thought it was cool and get away with it, you know? There's a link between Hamon and stands in Japanese. Is Hamon? Oh, I'm curious. Hold on. what's the joke here? I wonder. Stans are spirit hamons, yes. Stan were called like spirit hamon at one point. Oh, they were? I don't remember this. Cool. Ghostly hamon or something like that. I see. I didn't know this. Okay, so in case anyone would like to be followed up, hamon is a cool breathing power technique that that JoJo utilizes in part 1 and 2, and then proceeded to drop for part 3 because they wanted to use stans instead. And so apparently there's a connection there of why it's called stans. It's related to part 1 and 2, apparently, somewhat. Speaking of Haruka, have you seen how he looks in the presents? The man hardly ages, he must know Hamon. Wrong! He's a vampire. Wrong. Incorrect. He doesn't know Hamon. He's a fucking vampire. I joke about it all the time. That's like vampire, I think. It is absolutely just a vampire. That's not a... That's not Hamon user. That's vampire. That's vampire. He used the stone mask. That stone mask guy. He's vampire, I think. He has overcame the thing that Cars wanted to overcome, and he is actually able to be alive in the sun now. He's actually like the finalized version of Cars. That's my theory of Araki, I think. That he's a vampire that finally ascended into full immortality, that he doesn't die in the sun. Just like Cars, you know what I mean? That's Araki. He's a pillarman. Exactly, he's a pillarman, like ancient vampire. That's what he is. Nod. He's just a pillarman, ancient vampire. How many breads has Araki eaten? No. That's not pillarman. Pillarman don't care about bread. Oh god, that's a really funny quote, by the way. Do you remember how many slices of bread you've eaten in your life? When being asked about how many people he has killed. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. God, Dio is so funny though. I'm so shocked of how likable Dio is. Why is he so likable? Why did he write him to be so likable? He's so funny. What a funny guy. I mean, like, he is a scum of the earth. He's so mean and evil and stinky, and I hate him. But like, he is fucking funny, dude. He says funny stuff, that funny, wacky, silly stuff that makes me laugh. Like, why is he so likable? I don't get it. I don't get Dio. Also, God, I forgot, you also asked me about Pucci. What do I think of Pucci? I think that Pucci is the only successful JoJo villain ever, and that is something that he should be very proud of. He did it. He did what he set out to do. He just fucking did it. You know what I mean? He successfully did it. He's done it. He's done the thing that he was looking to do, and that is really impressive. Like, it came at the cost of him perishing, but like, he did it. You know, he fucking did it. That guy did it. He succeeded. Like, of course, there's like, again, detours. Like this and this happened, but like, he kind of won. He kind of got the last laugh, low-key, in a way. So I don't know, I have a lot of respect for him for that. Like, I think, like, amongst all of the JoJo villains, I have so much respect for Pucci for following through with what he wanted to do, and then just being the only one that kind of succeeded but kind of didn't. He only got to do it once. I mean, but he did it. So I don't know. He did it though. You can't say that for a lot of JoJo villains. I'm gonna be for real. Alright? There's no arguing that he did it. He did the thing that he wanted to do. And that is not a feat that other JoJo villains can simply do. He did the damn thing. So good for him. I have a lot of respect for him for that. Again, there is loopholes and bizarre little thingies happening that might allude to other things and such. But he did it. Good job. Great. Good for you, man. Also, I think that he is I think that he is, I don't know. I don't think I have any do I have an opinion of his personality? Let me think. Oh, I remember gasping when I saw that one frame of him and Dio just hanging out in bed together, like having a fucking sleepover. I remember being like, that shit's funny as fuck. Holy moly. What is this girly girl sleepover? Girly girls are hanging out. Like, what the fuck? What is going on there? Hello? 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 What the fuck? I was like, woo. That one is funny as hell. I was like, my eyes widened, my mouth agape that they were hanging out in bed together. Like, I can't imagine that being a normal scenario for Dio. Maybe it is actually. I don't know. Maybe Dio does that a lot. I don't know. Maybe Dio just kind of sleeps around everywhere. I don't know. But I can't imagine that being super normal. You know what I mean? Just a couple of roommates having a sleepover together. Very normal. Very normal sleepover, guys. It's just a couple of dudes hanging out. Ooh ooh. And I was just like, damn, alright. I won't say nothing. I'm not judging, you know. But I love that for them. While I was sitting here thinking to myself, like, wow, this Dio looks great. Like I remember, like, I wanted to like comment on it, but then like they showed Dio in the flashback and I went, wow, holy shit, that Dio looks great. Whoa, god, he looks beautiful there. Let me look at that again, actually. Ugh, god, he looks so pretty there. Why does he look so pretty in part 6? What happened? I can't move on from it. He's so beautiful in part 6. I was shocked. But maybe I shouldn't be. They keep like maybe I shouldn't be. Araki keeps describing him as like a beautiful man. Even Avdol keeps describing him as like fucking alluringly, sensually beautiful every single time. So I shouldn't be surprised that Dio is beautiful. That is literally like a very important character trait of his. You know what I mean? But holy shit, he's really pretty here. Nod. I love it. He looks like an adult Giorno. Don't say that. That's weird. No! Ah! I'm gonna cry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut mouth. Ah! Hey, 80% of that is Jonathan's physique. This is true. I always try to like, you know what I also like was so shocked about Giorno's like the end for Giorno is because I kept trying to believe in my heart that that is Jonathan's kiddo. You know what I mean? Like, I kept going over and over again, like, I don't want to claim that as Dio's child. I don't want to. That's Jonathan's sperm. That's not it. It's not Dio's child. Ah! Like, I kept like fucking like being in full denial about it, like a dummy. So when that ending happened, I was like, fuck, he is Dio's kid, son of a bitch. God fucking damn it, dude. God damn it. I can't do it. I can't disown Dio from him. He simply is Dio's child. That is exactly what he is. Oops. God damn it. Dang nabbit, dude. Kono Giorno da. It's also very funny to find out like one of the episodes I was watching had like a particularly long muda, but not that long, but like it was like suspiciously long. So when I asked my friend, hey, what happened here? Why is it so long? My friend was like, oh, you got to that part. That's the 7-page muda. The what? And so I looked it up. Holy shit. There is a 7-page muda out there. I did not know. I just thought that in the anime, that muda, that punchy scene felt a bit longer than normal. So I didn't like, you know, I didn't immediately notice what happened. But I like took note that it felt a bit longer than normal, you know what I mean? that one felt a bit longer. I wonder what's up with that, you know? I wonder what happened. And then I looked it up and oops, 7-page muda muda. Found out that's just a thing. You can just look up 7-page muda muda and you'll find it. Wait, can you? Yeah. Yep, the 7-page muda. Sorry. Hold on. There's a know your meme of 7-page muda, and let me read the description. It says 7-page muda refers to a 7-page sequence from a Japanese manga series, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, in which character Giorno Giovanna beats up Minor. I was like, whoa, whoa, what? And then I clicked on it and I realized they meant minor antagonist, Chocolata. I was like, okay, oh my god, what a terrible fucking place to stop, Google. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Google, don't do that. What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't remember that. I don't remember him beating up a minor. I got scared. And then I clicked on it and realized that's just Google, unfortunately, cutting off the sentence right there. Jesus Christ, it says minor antagonist Chocolata. Oh my fucking god, that's fucking terrifying, dude. Jesus Christ. That is so fucking funny. Thank you, Google. Please never fix it. That's really funny. That scared the hell out of me. Oh, man. Don't be a minor, Giorno would punch you. That's scary. Don't do that, Giorno. Please, no. Fuck. That's so funny. I want to screenshot this now. Hold on. So that I don't look insane when I say this. Just for proof's sake. Maybe they change it in the future. So for proof's sake, I'm gonna show it. Hold on. Look. I promise. I'm not lying. Look. Huh? What? Holy shit. I don't remember this. I don't remember that. I don't remember that part of the fucking goddamn manga, dude. I don't remember that part of the anime. I don't remember this. Giovanna beats up minor. ... Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh man. Hit tweet to the mic king. I know. Feel free to steal that. Jordan, why would you do that? Yeah, yes. It's the Dio in him, man. Yeah, that part is definitely Dio's child behavior, I think. Yeah. I don't claim... Jonathan does not claim that. That is not Jonathan child behavior. That is Dio child behavior, I think. Beating up that. He did what? I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Jesus Christ. Alright. I've yapped long enough. I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope that was fun for you as much as it was for me. Even though it became a JoJo stream. I should probably just title it that when this stream ends. Lol. That I'm just talking about JoJo the entire time because I'm a nerd. And I love JoJo. Looking forward to part 7. Seeing if it's good, bad, if I like it, if I don't like it. I'm excited. One thing I will say about part 7 is that I'm very much looking forward to like I only have gotten such like soft spoilers about part 7 that like gets memed around in the internet a lot, you know what I mean? Where like it's like something that I can't help but like know about, you know? But I will say this, don't spoil me because I don't know anything about part 7, but I will leave you with this. I am I am wholly looking forward to the president. Cause I like his name being Funny Valentine. That's a really I wonder how funny he will be. You know, I've been waiting for years to tune in to part 7 to know why the fuck does he have funny in his name, and is he actually funny? So I'll find out then. Don't tell me anything, but very impressive name. You will stand out to me for a while, buddy. Looking forward to what you do. Funny Valentine. Funny. How funny is he? We'll find out.
Alright. It's Hana. Bye bye. Thank you for JoJo Talk. Thank you for letting me nerd out. Bye.